This your boy Red Pill Thanos, man. Coming to you live and direct from Planet Logic. Today, we got another video reaction, man. Now, I've been wanting to react to this show for a while now. And I think I finally got one that I want to react to. This show here, man. This is the most nonsense. This show is like pure garbage. Just pure garbage. Grade A premium garbage. Like, this is that, when you got a heavy trash bag and you pull it up out the trash can to take it out to the dumpster, and it got that nasty little trash juice leaking at the bottom. That's what this show is. This is like sewer water nasty. Like, this is one of the most, this arguably is the worst talk show ever created. Arguably. And the show that I'm referring to is the not so real. The real fake. Okay? Grade A premium trash. Alright, y'all know the show with the women, and they speak all their opinions, and they're very hypocritical, and they push that over left leaning feminazi nonsense, and sometimes it's man bashing and that shit. No objectivity on this show whatsoever. And when they try to show objectivity, all they do is end up looking like hypocrites. Garbage show. No substance, none of that. Well, if y'all remember the dude CJ who posted, his graduation picture of him, passing law school and explaining how he is the prize. We dove into that. We've all seen that. He was killed for it. But and yeah, there was some issues with that post. Like, me personally, I wouldn't have been that braggadocious about it. It is what it is. But, and yeah, some of his stats were a little wrong. But in the grand scheme of things, he wasn't lying. He is the prize. Definitely is the prize. That is a fact. Like I said in my previous video, women outnumber men. And now that he's going to be a lawyer, his salary is in the top standing of black men. Like, he is the prize. Now, this bullshit show with, all these post-war women, some of them married, some of them not in their first married, but they found their simps, and they express their opinions, and you can see how easily triggered they are, as they're kind of nonchalant about what he says like it isn't true. And see, the problem is, these women are rich. They're rich. So him being a lawyer doesn't really affect them because they're rich, although they're post-war. But the women who love this show are not rich. They're not rich. They're broke. The demographic for this show usually are broke, over left-leaning feminists. The thotties who can't wait to blame men for all of their problems. Men are all of their problems. We're the sole reason why they can't find a man. We're the reason why they're broke. We're the reason why they're uneducated. It's us. It's our fault. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna dive into what they're saying. And like I said, man, they're just really, really butthurt. And we're gonna see just how butthurt they really are. Let's enjoy this together.
Did y'all see that that law student that posted this Instagram?
Yes.
And basically in the post he's saying, he's saying something about why women, he gonna be a good catch because he got a law degree and he ain't got no kids. And
He's the prize,
it
Johnny.
was
He's the prize. He's the prize.
What y'all think about that?
Do you see how condescending Lonnie Love was? Post-war, triple chin, overweight, married for the second time, Lonnie Love. You understand? That shit hurt her. Lonnie Love hates black men anyway because she was married to one. And, now she found a white man who worships the ground that she cracks when she walks on it. So, it is what it is. So we can't take anything she says about a black man being successful serious because she thinks successful black men are evil. She has said that before, that successful black men don't know how to act. And that's why all successful black men cheat and all successful black men ain't shit. So her opinion, you know what we're going to do with her opinion. Snap that shit the fuck up out of here. Let's dive into the rest of them with their little snide remarks. I don't even know why they're talking. They're not even black women, so he wasn't even talking about them. But you can see how easily triggered women are anytime a man comes with some sense of I'm that dude. Any sense of confidence that a man exudes, a woman will feel intimidated, and of course they're gonna feel intimidated because they're all used to simps. It is what it is. Let's get back into this bullshit.
What was his point of the post? Was it kind of like flexing? Like, yeah, I'm amazing?
I think that his pride was that he was educated, he was accomplished, that specifically he was saying black women want men like this with that type of discipline. And I mean, I'm not a black woman, but I just want to say what I also really appreciate in a good man is humility.
Look at the shaming tactics. They clearly understand what the fuck he was saying. He's educated, he has no kids, no record, and he's going to be making in the top at the highest 10% of his demographic. Probably lower percentage than that. But they respect humility. You want to know why? Because a black man being proud of himself is a crime in this country. A man being proud of himself is a crime in this country, especially given what we're going up against now. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to shame him. They're going to talk shit to him. They're going to shame him. Use shaming tactics. It's corny. We know what they're trying to do. We know what they're trying to do. Jeannie Mae is addicted to rappers. she's engaged to the Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy. Same Young Jeezy, that wears a lot of jewelry, that is a braggadocious rapper. And Young Jeezy is a very, very accomplished individual. But you date rappers. And you respect humility. Young Jeezy, humility. So humble that he said he moved so much cocaine that he was like the snowman. I know, I almost got kicked out of school for wearing one of those t-shirts. Yeah, he put the snowman on the t-shirt to say that he sold a whole lot of cocaine. But he's humble though. Right. Hypocrites.
Yeah. And he was basically being braggadocious.
That's my point.
Yeah,
That's my
Okay. Yeah. It came off as, just correct me if I'm wrong. What it came off is a guy who's been hurt a lot by women. And now he's like trying to prove something to them. Like, yeah.
This
look
is not the way. This wasn't it.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Man, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, man. Y'all know exactly what he was talking about. That man put the work in. That man graduated law school. That man gonna be a lawyer. We need more black lawyers in the world. Salute that brother. Oh, but because he broke it down to why he the prize, and women can't take a man being a prize. They don't comprehend it because society has told them that we're supposed to wait on their beck and call. We're supposed to kiss the ground that they walk on. Fuck all that. You're the prize, man. This is why you focus on your purpose. You're the prize. You're the prize. See these shaming tactics, man? These post-war women, they're all easily triggered. Easily triggered. It's funny, man.
This wasn't
about it though. The things that he thinks that make him a catch are actually, that's just good on paper. But when it boils down to it, you learn as you become a more mature woman that the things that make someone a catch are not necessarily their job or how many kids they have. No, it's their values. And if you are showing in your post that your values are lacking.
As a woman becomes more mature, aka as you hit that wall. Everything he posted about him being the prize and him being the catch is a fact. Okay? All these women would not date no dude that made $30,000 a year. Don't let them fool you, bro. Second, how the hell is Amanda Seales gonna talk about values? Amanda Seales publicly accused a black doctor of sexual assault, multiple instances of sexual assault, and when they all came to be untrue, this bitch ain't say a word. She ain't say not a fucking word to apologize to that man. But she want to talk about values. Everywhere Amanda Seales goes, black clouds and drama follow her. The people she work with don't even fucking like her. But she want to talk about morals. And all she ever does is point the finger. This bitch got on radio and said because she's light-skinned, everybody hates her. You gotta watch these fake, woke, narcissistic ass bitches, man. Watch them, man. Amanda Seales, succubus. Her opinion ain't valid, man.
And Amanda, I'm gonna add to that your values and your self-awareness.
No self-awareness, none. Zero self-awareness.
How the hell does he not have self-awareness when he just said that he passed the bar and he is entering into a new life, a higher end life, which makes him more valuable in the dating market? That is self-awareness. Awareness, knowing your product and how to sell it. That is self-awareness. He knows who he is, what he is about to become, and how much value that adds to him. That is being aware. But because it does not fit their agenda, he has no self-awareness. See, men, you cannot be proud of your accomplishments. The only thing you can be proud of is how you treat women. That is it. That is it. If you are not bragging about how good you cater to a woman will shame you. They will shame the shit out of you. You can post on your Instagram that you are working to find a cure for cancer. And you know what women will say? Well, what type of cancer? It better be breast cancer. Better be cervical cancer. You can say, no, it's prostate cancer. All men do is care about themselves. They're never fucking happy. Give them the world, they'll ask for the sun. You give them the sun, they'll ask for the moon. You give them the moon, they'll say, well, you know there's other suns and other galaxies. Never fucking happy.
But you know what? He wanted us to talk about him, and here we are. So mission accomplished.
He did say that. When Kevin Stage put this on Instagram, he pretty much actually reposted Kevin and was like, thank you for the publicity. So again, it just speaks to his character, his integrity. It's all bad.
That's why I ain't even mentioning his name.
How is a man who went through law school and has his own media platform that he's trying to get off the ground have bad character for wanting publicity when all you bitches work in media? All you bitches work in media and want publicity. So does that mean your character is bad? Get the fuck out of here with this double standard, man. This is what y'all gotta watch out for, fellas. The double standards, the shaming tactics. They're corny, man. Corny. 5 post-war women talking crazy about a young brother coming out of law school. It's ridiculous.
Huh?
He gonna find somebody too. That's the comedy. There is somebody that's a perfect match for this kind of dude.
You're absolutely right. There's a perfect match for this dude. It's going to be a woman who is naturally feminine in nature, not any of you emasculating succubuses. Neither of you post-war women are good enough for that brother because he is the prize now. And y'all can't stand it. Y'all can't stand it because when y'all were that age, y'all probably were all thotties. Y'all can't stand it though because he's kicking facts. Anytime a man gives women facts and logic, it triggers them. They don't know how to respond to it. They don't know how to act to it. And that's what's happening with them right now. So butthurt over somebody who's apparently a nobody, right? Corny.
You are so I'm just curious from you guys' perspective, what you guys think about the fact that he also has a podcast called The Black Voice, and it's intended to uplift the culture. Have you guys seen that?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. Oh,
I have not heard it.
I listened to Amanda's podcast. That's the only time, enough time I got. So,
but I thought that was so weird because his perspective was so skewed and so wrong on so many levels. And just again, the lack of self-awareness was very weird that he'd be speaking and have a podcast called The Black Voice. And then
what people do with information.
Yeah.
Because he actually had stats in his post that were, to my knowledge, valid stats, right? About incarceration, about marriage rates, etc. But instead of using that information to, in my opinion, uplift, he used it to just be like,
look at me. Yeah, so
I didn't feel like that was uplifting.
It shows you a lot about his character.
Here we go with this nonsense again, man. Okay, so yeah, he has a podcast called The Black Voice. I never checked it out, but it's supposed to be uplifting black brothers. So, I mean, let's see here. He says, I went through law school. I passed law school. I have no kids, no felonies. I'm the prize. Sounds very confident. But what if a guy who's getting ready to go through law school, was thinking about quitting, needed a little bit of motivation? Think he just got some, right? Oh, and because the stats that he posted didn't show black women in a positive light, oh, he used his stats wrong. Oh, we get it. We get it. Because he wasn't saying, I just passed law school, I'm gonna make all of this money, and I'm gonna find me a woman, and I'm gonna take care of her for the rest of her life. Had he posted some shit like that, oh my God, this guy, we need more guys like him, and get the fuck out of here. Talk your shit, CJ. Talk your shit. It's post-war women, man. This show is garbage. It should be off the air. This bullshit out of here, man. This is Red Pill Thanos, man. I'm signing out.